South America is huge and complicated. We wanted to see it, but we didn't want the stress of a megaship or the logistics of all land travel. So we chose Azamara Quest. In this episode, we'll show you the ship, the sweet perks, and most importantly, prove why smaller is better at our first stop in Tobago.
If you've ever cruised on megaships, you know embarkation day usually means stress. Long lines, crowded terminals, and endless waiting. But this is the small ship difference. From the moment we pulled up to the Barbados terminal to the moment we stepped on the Azamara Quest, it took exactly 15 minutes. No chaos, no crowds.
Speaking of home, let's talk about our bunker for the next 3 weeks. We booked a Continent suite. Now, I'll be totally honest with you, we didn't book it for the status, we booked it for the square footage, specifically the bathroom. On R-class ships, those bathrooms are tiny, so having a bathroom where you can actually turn around without hitting your elbows is a luxury that becomes a necessity by day 10. The room itself is spacious and comfortable, but as we settled in, we realized the real value wasn't just the space, it was the perks that came with the key card.
When you're at sea for nearly a month, the little things become big things. First up, some included laundry. This sounds boring, but it's a total game changer. It means we can pack lighter, not to worry about running out of clothes in the Amazon humidity. Then there's the service. We have a butler. Afternoon tea right to your suite. A spirit and a bottle of champagne, but the perk we're going to use the most, unlimited specialty dining. On most lines you pay extra for this restaurant every single time. Here we can eat at Prime Sea or Aquilina as often as we want. The variety is crucial when you're on board for this long.
But the best perk of the suite category might actually be outside the room. Our key card gets us access to this, the spa terrace, which has a thalassotherapy pool. On a big ship, you have to wake up at dawn sometimes to fight for a deck chair. Here, it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's a little quiet escape right at the front of the ship, and they'll even bring you a drink if you want. So we have the logistics sorted, the laundry handled, and a perfect home base. Now, it's time to see if this small ship can actually deliver on the adventure. The Jazz Brunch, an Azamara institution. Now typically buffet can be a dirty word for some. It usually implies lukewarm food and fighting for tongs. But this is different. From the fresh seafood to made-to-order pasta stations and a dessert table that honestly felt a bit dangerous, the focus here isn't just on volume, it's on execution. It's the first real sign that while the ship is small, the kitchen isn't cutting corners.
When the sun goes down, the vibe shifts from foodie to classic cocktail lounge. We spent our evenings in the den. It's quiet, sophisticated, and the bartenders know exactly how to smoke a bourbon.
But the real heartbeat of the ship isn't a massive Broadway show. It's the talent that knows exactly who they are playing to.
It's 8:20 on a Wednesday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting everywhere, including me, making love to his tonic and gin. Says, "Son, can you play me on memory?"
You don't get this kind of personal, self-aware comedy in a 2,000-seat stadium theater.
It's sweet and I knew it complete. You more younger than a clone.
Speaking of the theater, let's address the elephant in the room. You can probably tell from our footage that the decor is, well, vintage. It definitely feels like a well-loved country club from 2005. The good news is a fleet-wide refurbishment is coming in the fall of 2026.
But honestly, by day 3, we stopped seeing the carpets, because real luxury isn't new furniture, it's sitting here watching the wake with zero crowds, realizing the staff already knows your name.
That's the small ship vibe. But we didn't just come for the vibe, we came for the access. Good morning from Tobago. I keep saying it wrong. Yeah, you can hear there's a bit of a party atmosphere here. We have a private tour book that will be 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
We're going out to the rainforest. We're going to Argyle Beach, the fort, right?
Right.
Yeah, with the group name Denison. So
it should be a good day. It's
Right.
going to be a long day. It's going to be a warm day. So
yeah.
You know.
So we'll report back later.
One of the best things about small ship cruising, you don't fight 3,000 people to get off the gangway. You just walk off and culture meets you right there.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, so we're getting traditional Tobago dish called
Roti?
double. A double?
Oh, a double. Yeah, a double. Yeah. Oh, most tours just drop you at a beach. Our guide took us to the tracks. This is the Easter goat races, and yes, that goat's name is Latin lover. We didn't just watch from the sidelines though, we got in the game. This is the difference between seeing a place through a bus window and actually doing something that was weirdly memorable.
While the big bus excursions were likely stuck in traffic, our nimble private tour was hitting the highlight reel. Historical graves, massive silk cotton trees, and a local bread oven.
But the highlight wasn't the speed, it was the stillness. We visited a local sanctuary where the owner has spent years building trust with these wild hummingbirds. You can't do this with a crowded tour group of 50 people. You need quiet and you need patience. Standing here at Fort King George, looking back at the ship, we realized we just hit 5 beaches, a rainforest, local food, a goat race, and a bunch of other places in just 6 hours. It was an amazing day exploring Tobago.
After a busy day in Tobago, we needed a sea day. It was nice to lounge on the promenade deck and enjoy some great coffee.
We also love that entertainment here engages the brain, even if it's unexpected. Instead of standard port talks, we found ourselves learning watercolor painting and getting insider secrets from a veteran pilot, like why you should never drink the tap water on an airplane. It wasn't what we expected, but it kept us curious.
What you're gonna see her do is she's gonna
But for our next stop, we had to do our own homework. The ship didn't have a historian for this leg, and there were no excursions, and we knew we were approaching a place with a heavy, dark past. We wanted to be ready.
So the best part of the day, Caroline says it's right now. So we're gonna give it a whirl.
Everything had to be in your pockets, hands-free.
We're on the tank.
Here we go. Welcome to Isle Royale in French Guiana. As you can see, it is a beautiful sunny day. We were given a 50-50 shot of even making this stop last night. And captain was iffy until literally 30 minutes ago. So there's 20 knots per hour winds, and as you can see from the waves and rain, anyway, it's only a 10-minute tender ride. It's a little bumpy, but let's go see it. By the way, this island was a penal colony, a French penal colony, 1852 to 1953, where France pretty much sent their worst prisoners here, 80,000 of them. So we're gonna go take a look at the barracks, administrative buildings, all this history that's here. So
It was called the dry guillotine.
dry guillotine, yeah, because most people died of disease and stuff. But let's go.
Most people that came here did not leave.
Yeah, so let's go take a look. Yeah, the officers. Here's the prison side, and in the other side where the officers lived in, honestly, relative comfort, don't you think? For out here in the middle of nowhere.
19.
It's difficult to reconcile the history. You're walking through cells where men were sentenced to death, but today the only residents are monkeys and peacocks. The jungle hasn't just reclaimed the ruins, it's turned a hellscape into a sanctuary.
The loop back down is steep, slick. It's not for the faint of heart. Another reminder, this isn't a sanitized theme park. It's a ruin in the rainforest.
After 1 week, we figured out exactly where Azamara sits for us. It's not ultra luxury with butler service for everyone, but it's definitely not mainstream. It's the premium sweet spot. It feels like a private club that doesn't check your bank account every time you order a cappuccino.
But the biggest luxury here isn't what they added, it's what they removed. No art auctions aggressively selling prints, no smoky casino, because frankly, we spend too much time in port to have it ever be open. The ship is designed for connection.
And that connection is real. We met crew members who have been here 15 years plus. In an industry so well known for burnout, that retention speaks volumes. Happy crew means a happy ship, and you feel that difference every single day.
The small ship is quiet, curated, and smart. But is it sleepy? We thought so until the sun went down.
Next time on Go Travel Life, we hit the legendary White Night Party, we experience an Oz-amazing evening on shore, and head deeper into Brazil towards Rio. You won't want to miss what happens when this quiet ship decides to get loud.